Debbie Webster walks into the Women in Business event knowing this moment was supposed to prove she still had everything under control. She's polished, confident, ready to own the stage. Or at least she thought she was. Because the second she reaches for her tablet, the screen flashes a password prompt she suddenly can't remember. The room is silent. Every eye is on her. And for a split second, Debbie feels everything she's been hiding start to crack. She'd spent days rehearsing the perfect speech, trying to ignore the way her mind kept slipping, the way certain words drifted just out of reach. Carl kept insisting she should just read her notes, acting supportive but always watching her a little too closely, like he wanted her to stumble. And right before the event, when he asked for her login details, she didn't even hesitate. She told him exactly where to find them. Now, standing here frozen, she wonders if she just handed her biggest threat everything he needed. The audience waits, some curious, some confused, some already whispering. Debbie feels her pulse pounding, her thoughts tangling, that old fear rising, the fear that people will stop seeing her as ambitious and sharp and only see the illness she's been trying to outrun. But instead of panicking, she takes a breath, and for the first time, she stops pretending. She looks out at the crowd and tells them the truth, raw, unpolished, and straight from the heart. She admits she's been diagnosed with dementia, that she's been fighting to keep up appearances, terrified that this news will overshadow everything she's worked for. She explains how the forgotten words, the lost threads of thought, the quiet moments of confusion have been creeping into her life. And then she tells them something even more powerful. She's not backing down, not from her career, not from her ambition, not from the version of herself she refuses to let go. The room shifts, the whispers fade. Instead, there's this heavy, emotional stillness as everyone takes in what she's just revealed. Debbie stands tall, refusing to hide, refusing to shrink. She promises she'll keep pushing, keep showing up, keep proving that she's more than a diagnosis, still the glamorous, driven woman who built her success with grit and charm. But beneath the applause that slowly spreads across the room, there's another question lingering in the air. How will the rest of the business world react once they hear about this? Who will support her, and who will see her vulnerability as an opening to strike? Debbie knows the risks. She knows Carl won't hesitate to twist anything he can. She knows competitors might start circling, waiting for her to slip again. But for the first time, she isn't hiding. She's choosing to face whatever comes next with honesty instead of fear. As she steps off the stage, the reaction still echoing behind her, one thing is clear. This moment didn't weaken her, it exposed a strength people never expected. And even though the consequences are coming, Debbie Webster